chilling with me, then it's bound to be chemical X and the sugar and spice. Game in the system, but game is the hobby. I'm probably cocky, but hot as wasabi. I mean, if it's beef, then you know where to find me. My niggas is ready, and so is my body. You should be running and telling your posse and what's in the speakers and what's in your potty. And she trying to kick it, but this ain't karate. Just keep that shit down while I'm watching Tsunami. I ain't saying I'm a super nerd, but I told you when we got involved, my idea of a perfect date is a PlayStation and some alcohol. I was role playing on GTA. I'm a good guy, but I got it all. If the world should end, be the first to leave, but the last of us acting naughty, dog. Level up, never lose, should've had better luck. Tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. Level up, tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. Never lose, should've had better luck. I'ma wake 'em up from a slumber. Money ain't nothing but a thing, and the level ain't nothing but a number. Life ain't nothing but a game. Level up, never lose, should've had better luck. Tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. Level up, never lose, should've had better luck. Tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. Level up, tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. Never lose, should've had better luck. I'ma wake 'em up from a slumber. Money ain't nothing but a thing, and the level ain't nothing but a number. Life ain't nothing but a game. Level up, never lose, should've had better luck. Tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. I wanna ball. Waking up meant that he gave me a chance and I'm rolling the dice. I do it all, living like I'm trying to go for the platinum trophy in life. Who can you call? Really nobody, so you should just follow me on your device. And know if she chilling with me, then it's bound to be chemical X and the sugar and spice. Game in the system, but game is the hobby. I'm probably cocky, but hot as wasabi. I mean, if it's beef, then you know where to find me. My niggas is ready, and so is my body. You should be running and telling your posse and what's in the speakers and what's in your potty. And she trying to kick it, but this ain't karate. Just keep that shit down while I'm watching Tsunami. I ain't saying I'm a super nerd, but I told you when we got involved, my idea of a perfect date is a PlayStation and some alcohol. I was role playing on GTA. I'm a good guy, but I got it all. If the world should end, be the first to leave, but the last of us acting naughty, dog. Level up, never lose, should've had better luck. Tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. Level up, tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. Never lose, should've had better luck. I'ma wake 'em up from a slumber. Money ain't nothing but a thing, and the level ain't nothing but a number. Life ain't nothing but a game. Level up, never lose, should've had better luck. Tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough.
Jesus Christ. What would I do without Hugger, man? I'm so used to Hugger running everything. I gotta get that off the screen. There we go. We're more full screen. I'm talking to the squad about this, that, and the other, and completely forgot that we are live. Man, this is not an irregular podcast. We usually have this show every Wednesday, but life is in a way. But I'm super happy. Man, I'm getting feedback and everything. I'm super happy to be able to have this show today. We got a lot of stuff to talk about, and I'm not going to drag things out and waste no time because, you know, we got 30 years of PlayStation. We got so many games dropping in September. Your Xbox can now go vroom, vroom. I'm not talking Forza Horizon 5. Nintendo is tripping, bro. We're not going to dive too deep into what's going on with them, but Nintendo tripping. But I do want to give a shout out to all you guys who are watching now, watching later, or people who are on YouTube Shorts, because YouTube Shorts and TikTok Shorts or TikTok been going crazy with the stuff on there, man. Thank you guys so much for the love and support y'all be showing us on a little screen. We want y'all to turn your phone sideways and show us love on the big screen. With all that said, what's going on, people? Family time here from Lv1gaming.com. Congratulations, you guys are leveled up. This is the Level 1 Gaming Podcast. Thank you guys once again for coming out and rocking with us. Listen, before I get to introductions, I got a few things I want to let you know. Number one, if you hit the like button, it's free 99. Don't cost you a dime. Okay, all it does is show me and Harrison some love. We only faces y'all see, so I'm only saying I need showing us some love. Okay, you like our faces. A like means you like our faces, okay? Next up, this ain't Twitch, baby. Subscribing doesn't cost you a dime. Hit the subscribe button if you do want to support Lv1 and Lv1Gaming.com, which we have a bunch of reviews getting ready to drop here fairly soon. Make sure you guys consider becoming a channel member, a Patreon member, super chat, all that good stuff. But I'm going to get going with the introductions. First up, one of the hardest working reviewers at Lv1Gaming.com. He does amazing work at PM Studios. He is my guy. He is my go-to. When I got a big review, I know it needs to get done greatnessly. Greatnessly. That is the word for the day. It's my brother Harrison. What's going on, brother?
Please come up with more fake words. I need more.
It's fake. It's not a real word.
Greatnessly?
Yeah.
I don't think that's a word.
Um,
But I'm gonna go with you on that one. I need more.
How you been, man? How's life been treating you?
Gamescom was crazy, so I'm glad to be back from that. I don't think my feet have ever hurt worse in my entire life. So
yeah. I was gonna ask you what you've been playing, but I'm assuming not much since you've been out actually.
I have not touched a console since like August 10th. Yeah, I haven't played games in like a month.
Sadness. Yeah, I usually see you on Xbox playing something.
I think that's the longest I've gone without playing a game in my entire life, honestly.
Jesus, that's no bueno. That's no bueno. That's no bueno at all. Going that long, I couldn't do it. Next up, the second person on the panel that works in the industry. She's one of the hardest working women in the industry. You guys know her from Dames for Games and the great work she does at Lv1Gaming.com. My sister from another Mr. Des. What's going on, sis?
Not much. I'm sorry I'm not on cam, but also not sorry.
Boo, yeah. Whack.
I know, guys, I just be tired and I don't feel like being on cam, but I want to talk. So I'm excited to be here to talk with you guys about how PlayStation is the greatest console of all time. No, I'm kidding. I don't really care.
Dang. Dang. I mean,
I just did that because Harrison hates PlayStation from his comments earlier. I don't really care about it.
I think Harrison loves PlayStation. I think Harrison loves all games.
You know what I don't love?
I'm an older man to love all women. Harrison.
First of all, we don't quote R. Kelly. We don't. We can
meme and make fun of him. Yes, we can.
We can meme and make fun of him, but that's
what I'm doing. And
okay.
What I'm doing. So Harrison is a awesome gamer that loves all consoles. Next up, last but not least, DALLAZ.
Man, I had to leave you hanging for just a little bit.
What's going on, D? How you living, man?
Oh man, listen. Full on daddy mode. Little cartoon kids running around. Full on daddy mode. That and just doing some nerd stuff whenever I get a chance to. And whenever I'm not doing that nerd stuff, I'm doing other nerd stuff like running around Night City, blowing stuff up. So
nice.
Yeah, I've been super obsessed with Cyberpunk and a little bit with Metal Gear Solid Delta. So, well, we'll get to that. We'll talk about it.
Is there like something new happening with that? Because I've been seeing a lot of people playing it. Like,
there was an update recently that added like new car customization and stuff.
Oh, okay, that must have been what it was. I was like, why is everybody on my Discord list all of a sudden playing this game?
The last big, they said they were done with the what was it, the 2.2 update, and then they just randomly dropped the surprise one. It was like, here you
psych?
Go.
Okay.
Sorry. Yeah, it's super cool though.
Cartoon Dallas is dope. It's dope. I feel like I haven't seen Dallas's face in so long that's what I think he looks like now. Like he looks exactly.
I don't know what he looks like.
Doesn't he live near you?
Yeah, I'm a bad friend. I'm worse. I'm not worse than Baron, but I'm bad. Like I'm a hermit, bro. Like you think I'll leave this house other than to go to work or places my wife take me to, bro? I don't.
Man,
I mean, I understand.
Outside,
I can't talk.
Shockers.
I don't even have real friends in this city.
Shockers is crazy.
You go outside. You go outside and get the kissing bug, bro. I'm cool. I'm cool where I'm is. I don't want no parts of that. Listen, if you guys haven't already, man, hit that like button because we like to jump right into it. For real. Hit the damn like button. We're going to jump right into it because before we talk about the PlayStation, right, I do want to make sure we say it's been 26 years since the Sega Dreamcast was a thing, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. 26 years. I had all my stuff pulled up. There we go. Happy 26 years to the Sega Dreamcast, the console that was born in the wrong decade, the wrong era. The console that was one of the greatest of all time, died way too young, didn't deserve its death. Probably had the greatest controller and the memory card combo connection of all time. It made me fall in love with Shenmue. Shout out to the Sega Dreamcast. Before we would talk about the main console we're going to talk about today, I want to hear some good thoughts. I want to hear nothing but positivity. Give me something good that you want to say about the Sega Dreamcast. Harrison, I'm going to you. I'm looking at you first. Say something good about the Dreamcast, bro.
My uncle had one. Sonic was fun.
Am I
I was
that
born in
old?
90. I was born in 94, so the Dreamcast was like
Oh,
way gone by then. I'm sorry.
I'm not that old, bro. There's no
you
way.
old. You old.
Des, I know. Say something good about the Dreamcast, Des.
Wow.
That's not that old.
But see, with us,
yeah, I was
we
born
from the-
in like 96. Like,
She's
my
lying.
God. Like,
She's lying.
coming at me like
The
this.
lies. The lies.
You know what? I liked all of the Sega consoles. So, but Dreamcast was amazing. Like, Dreamcast literally was so different from any of the other consoles. Like, you could not pick up a controller and have a little Tamagotchi, which it wasn't a Tamagotchi, but like have a little pet in your controller that you had to keep up with. Mine died all the time, but I was just like, that's dope.
It was dope. I mean, I'm telling you, it was.
That was so
super
cool.
dope.
Like, you had to get, like, you had a system, and they were like, you know what? We're gonna give you a controller, but we're gonna put a game in the controller as well. Like, nobody was doing that. Like,
That's
literally,
dope.
I think, like, I miss those times because I feel like that's when people were just, like, companies were just like, let's just try anything. Let's see what sticks. And now it's so blasé. So I really liked the Dreamcast. I think I played Conker's Bad Fur Day.
It was on Xbox.
I didn't have an
Oh
Xbox.
my
Conker
God.
was Xbox.
Was it?
No,
Yeah.
well, no.
I didn't have
Conker
an
was 64.
Xbox.
It was Nintendo 64.
Oh, it was
and
Nintendo
Oh, you're right,
64.
you're right.
Okay,
It was
because I was
remade.
like, we didn't have
Bad
an
Fur
Xbox.
Day was on Xbox. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yo,
okay.
we getting some bangers in the chat. Virtual tennis, fire.
It had a
MVC2?
library, man.
Come on now, bro. Ready to Rumble, Sonic Adventures, bro. The Dreamcast,
I'm ready
Dallas,
to rumble.
Dallas. No slander. This is a no slander topic. Say something good about the Sega Dreamcast, bro.
I'm gonna be real with you. I don't have no slander for the Dreamcast.
Yes, sir.
I strongly feel that the Dreamcast only crime is being ahead of its time. The Dreamcast is legitimately, if you look at it, the Dreamcast was the proto Xbox.
It took us online. It was the first console. Correct me if I'm wrong.
But
Dreamcast took us online on console.
yeah. But it happened at a time where we were still reeling from just 3D graphics and home video games to begin with, right?
Yeah.
So for like keeping in mind the Sega Genesis, they previous console, the closest you got to 3D was like games like Sonic 3D Blast, like Star Fox, Mario Kart, OG Mario Kart was like the closest we got to 3D, like something that simulated 3D. And then the arcades got Mortal Kombat 4. The arcades got Tekken, and the arcades started really upgrading, right? And we got PS1 right behind that, and that was we thought at the time that was like, oh, this is real, quote unquote real. We hadn't had a chance to get over that before. Analog was a new thing at the time. We hadn't had a chance to fully process that before Dreamcast came and was like, here, memory card, here, you can take this online. What the hell is online? Everybody's don't even have a computer in their house right now. Like, they just did so much so fast that the rest of us couldn't keep up. Nobody who owned a Dreamcast has anything bad to say about it, and its only crime was being ahead of its time.
Sock
Bro,
Suckers was on Dreamcast.
Sam walked in the chat. Dreamcast brought us NFL 2K. Bro.
Oh,
the greatness of the NFL 2K games, bro. I forgot that bro, come on now. The Dreamcast, again, it brought us online. It brought us, like I said, like Tom Watson said, bangers like NFL 2K. I mean, I'm seeing Power Stone. I mean, so many iconic games. Again, for me personally, it made me fall in love with Shenmue originally.
Soul
was
Calibur was on it in
See?
1998.
Yep. They're being Shenmue the GOAT. I mean, it's crazy how that game aged poorly when Shenmue 3 came out, and I was like, bro, they did not. This game felt just like the Dreamcast, like it wasn't it.
Wait a minute.
It was super.
JoJo's
freaking good,
Bizarre
man.
Adventure.
Yes.
They had a JoJo's Bizarre Adventure game on Dreamcast.
Yes.
I remember playing Dark Stalkers. I can never say that. It's like, I don't know. It's like a tongue twister. I love that game. I didn't know they had JoJo's Bizarre Adventure on there. They did have a lot of like dope. I'm looking at a list of like fighting games right now because I didn't really play any sports games. But on my
somebody brought up C-Man. Somebody brought up C-Man. And who was it? I just saw it too. Drake. C-Man, yup. People love C-Man. Yup. And that is not me trying to be funny. Baron would think I'm playing. C-Man was a game. Okay? Let me see. Space Channel 5. Space Channel 5.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Bro, hold on. Let me see. NFL 2K2. We talked about that. Dead or Alive. Of course, Sonic Adventures. Power Stone's brought up. House of the Dead 2 was on there. Resident Evil Code Veronica. I played the hell out of Code Veronica on there.
Yeah.
Let's see. Street Fighter 3. Skies of Arcadia. Let's see. Reds. Oh, come on. How did I say this first? Jet Set Radio.
Yeah.
Jet Set Radio, bro. Come on, bro. Fantasy Star Online.
Fantasy Star Online. Yeah.
Come on, bro.
I played
that.
Uh,
Virtual Tennis, MVC2, Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Crazy Taxi. Crazy Taxi was dope.
Oh, I forgot about Crazy Taxi.
So dope. And of course, I said Shenmue and then Soul Calibur, bro. Dreamcast had banger after banger after banger after banger, bro. And it's been 26 years. Such an amazing console, right? I say that to transition because that wasn't even the original console I wanted to talk about. But when I was looking this up about PlayStation, I saw this about the Dreamcast. I was like, yo, gotta give it love any chance we get, right? But it has officially been 30 years. As of yesterday, it's been 30 years of PlayStation. What people like Dez consider is the GOAT of gaming.
Yeah.
Yeah, see? But it's been 30 years of PlayStation. So I want to ask the chat number one. Again, if you guys haven't hit that like button. I love the top chatters right now. Top chatters number one is Slidecrow. Number two, Arcade. And Arcade is a level 1 gaming channel member. Which, bro, that love is much appreciated. Thank you so much. I love seeing that top chat. Drake Williams, number 3. Man, you guys keep on chatting. But it's been 30 years of PlayStation, right? So I want to ask the chat. And I want to ask the panel. Your favorite PlayStation game, PlayStation moment, PlayStation thing, right? And usually I don't go first, but I want to start first, right? I want to say some of my favorite things about the PlayStation. As far as games go, again, number one, Final Fantasy. All of them.
Okay.
Right? But Final Fantasy 9 in particular. And all of it's 4 disc. Okay?
I mean, they all came on 4 discs back in the day.
Yeah.
So games were so big.
I remember when it got scratched up, I remember putting Toothpaste, trying to revive that. I tried to play it
man.
through. Bro, yeah, Toothpaste, listen, bro. For the old head, I mean, for the young cats, right? I know y'all do digital, right? But back in the day, when you had a scratched CD video game or whatever, all you need to get was a light. And it couldn't be that gel Toothpaste. It got to be the white one, right? Put a little bit on the thing, get you a clear cloth, and then circle and buff it. Buff it, and it'll play, right? I love the advertisement for Crash Bandicoot. I know Crash Bandicoot is not owned by Xbox, but when I think of Crash Bandicoot, I think of PlayStation, right? Loved it. One of my favorite PlayStation moments didn't come from the PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, or PlayStation 3. It happened at the beginning of PlayStation 4 because it epitomized what I believed was the peak and greatest point of the console war. Is when Xbox came out and fumbled the bag and PlayStation said, "This is how you share games." Bro, because it epitomized what I enjoy of the console. Not the petty back and forth, people talking about each other, mamas, and trying to fight and talking about how much money they make. All that stuff was lame, right? But when the companies did it, they did sort of things like that, like, hey, this is how you share games on PlayStation. And they just handed over the game. To me, that's like top tier PlayStation moment ever, bro. And even though at that point I didn't have no PS4, I didn't want no PS4 at the moment. I was diehard, really Xbox. I thought that was hilarious, and I loved it, right? But as far as games, it's Final Fantasy 9, and then that's my favorite moment. D, I'm gonna swing over to you, man. When we started this podcast, really it was Xbox versus PlayStation. You was on the PlayStation side, so I know you got a favorite PlayStation game or moment. It's been 30 years of what is now this generation's Nintendo. Remember, I would say all the time when we was kids, I'm like, cut that Nintendo off. Now it's like, hey, cut that PlayStation. You be like, girl, this is an Xbox. I don't care. It's a PC. I don't care. It's a PlayStation. Chat, D, I'm gonna start with you. Your PlayStation game of all time or moment of all time.
Oh man, most of the franchises I fell in love with, yeah, it happened on PlayStation. Like watching Resident Evil 1 was the game that made me decide. On PS1 was the game that made me decide I'd be playing games for the rest of my life. I played games before then, but Resident Evil, the OG Resident Evil on PS1, there was a moment where it just clicked, where I realized that, yeah, I'm probably doing this for the rest of my life. But then there's a bunch of moments in between that, because I went through entire franchises on it, and most of which ended up being my favorite ones. So like discovering Devil May Cry, and then playing through Devil May Cry 3, all on PS2. Discovering Metal Gear Solid, and then getting to the twist in Metal Gear Solid 2, and having my mind blown from that. After having my mind blown from Metal Gear Solid 1, then getting to 3 and seeing how they changed it, and just that whole thing. But if I had to choose like a singular moment that was like, oh damn, there's something happening right now, like this feels electric right now, I would say the time I sat on my couch, downloaded a random horror demo, and started running it, and couldn't figure it out. And then I felt like I was figuring it out alongside the rest of the internet, and we all kind of like just shared notes and shared solutions until we
We'll never know.
We'll never know. He went to the Shadow Realm.
He's in that recycle box behind him.
We can't now.
He's still talking because I see his mouth moving.
No, we hear him. He said, "You can't hear
back.
me." Yeah.
What's the last thing you heard?
You can't hear me.
Ass to the Shadow Realm.
Oh man. Okay. Long story short. Long story less long. PT. That moment. Like I was one of those people playing it in the moment and going and like talking to people about, oh well, what did you do and how do you find this? And
see, that's the game it cut off on the game. I was like, what game are you talking about? PT. Okay.
Yeah, it's like the whole internet got together to solve the mystery. It was one of those moments, and that's what it felt like. And then getting to the end of it and finding out what PT actually was, from fully thinking it was just some random thing.
And he's gone.
Wait, can you not hear me?
No, I hear you.
Oh, damn. Listen, you like a grown ass baby. Don't do me like that again. No, but just that moment in time, and keeping in mind at this time in the PlayStation 4's life cycle, this is early on. There were not that many games to like dive into. I think Mortal Kombat X had just dropped. There was Infamous. There was Destiny. And if you wasn't in the GTA 5, there was nothing else to play that was on PS3. So to see that, to be hungry for games and then see that and then go down that whole rabbit hole with the whole internet and come out the other side of it with that information, that was a moment.
You know what's crazy, D? How consoles, PS4s with PT on it, go for good money.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy work. That's how much of an impact. It's like phones that still got Flappy Bird on it. Like that's how much of an impact that game really had. Just want to throw that in there.
Yeah.
Let's see. Sam say Metal Gear Solid 2: Sons of Liberty. Arcade says Tekken 2 is the reason I got into PlayStation. I saw Nisa, who's also a level 1 gaming channel member. Thank you for the support. Nisa says never had a PlayStation unless you counted my exes. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a bar?
That's a bar.
That's a bar. Harrison, now you too young for Dreamcast. We've discovered that, right? But you can't sit here and tell me that you ain't got a favorite PlayStation game or moment. It's 30 years of PlayStation, my boy. We're trying to celebrate it. No slander. PlayStation for you. What is it?
First PlayStation I owned was a PS4, which was a lot of fun because I got it during COVID, which was the perfect time to play through like Last of Us, all the Uncharted, Spider-Man. Playing Spider-Man through
You had
COVID
a
is
hell of a
wild.
backlog you could have tackled. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
dude, playing Spider-Man, you've got the sickness, you've got the police
Oh yeah.
riots in it. Like that's a
Yeah.
crazy game if you play it during that time.
Yeah.
God of War. So all like the big PlayStation titles I played in a span of like 6 months. So they all kind of blur together, but in like a great way. I do remember playing God of War, fighting one of those stupid Valkyries for like 80, 50 billion times because I wanted to 100% the game. And I think I might have eventually. That's my PlayStation memory, was playing it during COVID, doing
Your
all the
first
PlayStation things for
PlayStation.
the past 30 years.
I always make comments. People like, oh man, people, your first PlayStation probably a PS4. Yours really was a PS4. That was the first.
Yes, sir.
I feel really old. That's crazy work.
No, I mean, they were around. Like I played them at friends' houses. I just didn't own one till then. Yeah,
Oh,
it's
okay.
not like I like. It's not like I wasn't exposed to them. It's just I didn't own one till
You said own
I had
one.
all the time in the world just sitting at home.
Man. But it's crazy, like when you're late into a console, like when people say, "Oh, I could never buy a console," like back when exclusives were a thing, right? And you say, "Oh, I could never buy a console for one game," but it's like if you've never been into that console, you know how many games you have available to you that you've never experienced, right? So if PS4 was the first time playing PlayStation, and let's say it's PS5, right? You have a crazy backlog of games that you have access to. Even to me, more specifically, if you buy an Xbox for the first time, because you have access to Xbox 360, and Xbox One games, right? The amount of games you have access to is absolutely crazy. But Dez, I'm gonna swing over to you. PlayStation. It's been 30 years. Your favorite PlayStation game and or PlayStation moment? We're talking positivity, man.
Final Fantasy VII.
Whack.
Final Fantasy
Oh,
VII. How you gonna be there and say we're talking positivity and
Oh
then
my
say
bad.
whack? You
No. Only because you
hypocrite.
always slander Nine.
Hypocrite.
Because you
I
always
don't slander
Nine.
Nine. I say no, this is not a slander. I said, which you can quote me on it, 9 is a combination of 7 and 8.
You said
And
bastard
you
child.
I
I
did say
got the
bastard
TikTok.
child.
I got
They're
the
not
TikTok.
married.
it
They're
is
not
it is the
married.
bastard child though.
But it
Sir,
is.
don't help her.
No
It's
kidding.
not helping me. It's literally okay. You know what? Anyways, Final Fantasy VII, which was the first before 9, and literally, this is my thing. If 9 was so amazing, why are they not remaking it? Why did they not make a movie for it? Like 7 was such
Because
like
people
a
with
wait.
functioning brain cells.
Let me finish. Okay,
Yes,
7
ma'am.
was such. 7 was such an iconic game that like it changed how gaming was done when it came to Japanese RPGs. Like, it was a phenomenon. It still is. Like, when they decided to do the remake, people bought the new PlayStation just to play the remake of 7. That's not saying 9's not a good game, because I played it and I beat it, but I beat 7, 8, and 9. So I recognize the things that it took from both of those games, which is nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. Right. Moving on, Castlevania Symphony of the Night was a really good game. It was an exclusive to PS1. And then I didn't play any of the Resident Evils, but my brother did, and I had nightmares about it, and I still remember till this day. So they did their job with that. But I think that's it. Oh, and I think Crash Bandicoot was on PS1.
Yep.
And
the Crash Bandicoot like ads, commercials were fantastic.
they were wild.
They were
I
fantastic.
like I said, I miss the 90s. Do you remember those crazy commercials where they would just be like Sega, and it would just be like this wild,
randomly screaming. Yeah,
just randomly screaming.
It was great, dude. I'm telling you,
It was
that's
so
what I'm
good.
saying. That PlayStation moment with this how we share games was so great to me, because that to me that's the console war, not the other crap.
It was a
That's the-
callback
bro,
to Sega doing what Nintendo.
But
You see what I'm
Nintendo
saying?
never Nintendo was always like if all of the consoles were on Jerry Springer, Nintendo was the quietest. You know what I'm saying? Like Nintendo never really cared or had
Yeah,
much to
Nintendo was in the
say.
crowd watching.
No, they
You
were
could
in a
see it.
separate room. They didn't even care. They weren't even in the crowd. They were in a
They're in the
separate
green
show.
screen.
Yeah.
Watching from the
Because
back.
whenever people talk about the console wars, like they talk about all of them, and I was like, Nintendo did not care. Like they were like, we're just gonna do what we do. I think it was mostly like Sega and then like PlayStation and Xbox. I think those were the ones that were beefing the most. And then like I was really sad when Sega dipped out. I was really sad when they stopped making consoles.
Yeah. But
They
I
brought a
think
sick Game Gear, and that the color on that, because that was like a direct competitor to like the Game Boy, because
Yeah,
Game
I
Boy
never
was
bought a
not
Game Gear.
colorful.
No, not at
Oh
all.
my
was-
god! Listen,
Even the Game Boy Color wasn't that colorful.
90% of the batteries in any landfill is because of the Game Gear, because the way it went through 6 AA batteries was crazy.
I don't know if this is a confession session or not, but I can honestly tell you, I only played Pokemon games on the Game Boy. Never played any other game on the Game Boy.
What?
I
Really?
only had it for Pokemon. I didn't
Did
play
you
anything
buy
else
your
on
own, or did somebody
I
buy it for
understand.
you, like
were
as
bought for
a
me.
kid?
They were bought for
Okay,
me.
but were you a kid or were you an adult?
Yeah, I was a kid. I'm talking
Oh,
like
okay.
Game Boy and Game Boy Color. Like I only played. I had a a purple see-through Game Boy Color. And
Okay.
I just bought the Pokemon games. That's all I played. I didn't play anything else.
Oh,
And
I
had-
played
plus
all
I had the
kinds
game-
of stuff.
I only played Pokemon. That was it.
What was it? Zelda Minish Cap was really cool, and then they had like games that
Yeah.
you could play with other people and connect with, which was
Harrison
Minish Cap.
shaking his head yes like he was alive during that time, bro.
I played the Link to the Past with like 4 other people holding their little Game Boys before junior high.
Yeah, because this is Game Boy Advance
Yeah.
era.
Yeah, that was the
Yeah.
Game Boy Advance. But yeah, no, I played Castlevania on mine. I played a lot of games on mine because that was more affordable than having like an actual console when I was in college. So like I had like the portable ones.
Yo, Troll says NFL Street had more impact than Final Fantasy VII.
Heck yeah, that game
Oh
rules.
my god.
Bro,
I think it
NFL
depends on the
Oh my
community.
god.
Bring
NFL
back
Street went-
the street games.
bro, NBA Street, all of them, bring them back. Bring them back.
See, I
Bring
never
them
played
back.
any of those. I think if you were into sports games, yeah, but I wasn't into sports
No,
games.
I
so
didn't care
think it
about sports games. Those games ruled.
Yeah, they were so good, dude.
Well, you had to
Uh,
have cared if you played them,
Nah,
or you wouldn't
you
have
could
played them.
you could like punch people in the face and then kick them as you hurtled over everybody, like and then jump off the side of a wall.
Oh,
It
so
was like
you just wanted to play a violent game.
no, it was like the Matrix if it was like football. It was wild.
Yeah.
It's a great time.
I never played them.
I used to really want to see a updated version of a Def Jam game with new rappers in it, but I feel like at this point the rappers would just be suing each other.
Probably.
Did y'all play the NFL Blitz game that was rated M? You could like shoot up steroids on the sideline with a mini game.
Yeah. That was right when they took away the NFL license, so like they had to like, yeah, crazy times,
I love
bro.
that you guys
I wonder
played these
why.
games because of the ridiculous shit you could do in them that had nothing to do with the sport itself.
Yeah.
Like that's why you're like, do you remember when you could punch people in the face and like fly over
But
them?
also, that
do
was
this
like,
stuff? Remember
that
when
was
you
like-
could shoot up steroids?
That's way more interesting in sports.
The
Well, then
American
that was
Dream.
also like NBA on NBC. Was it NBA on NBC? What's the name? But it was 2-player. Like it was like NBA Jam. Those were dope too. It wasn't like the street games, but those were dope. I think those arcadey sports games were just like those were the wave.
Was the one with
It could have been.
Allen Iverson on the cover?
Yeah,
I remember with Allen Iverson on the cover. Yeah, that one was cool.
I think Spyro came first. I don't think Ratchet
Spyro
was
or
on
Ratchet?
PS1.
Yeah, Spyro.
It was
Spyro.
Spyro.
Was OG.
Spyro was on PS1. Yeah.
Yeah, Spyro is an OG. But listen, I love that PlayStation is still around. It's been 30 freaking years, which is absolutely nuts. We're going to see another 30 years of PlayStation. What it looks like in 30 years is going to be completely different than what it looks like now, but I don't think it's going away. It's going to evolve and look differently, but shout out to PlayStation, man, for 30 years of giving us amazing games, amazing titles, and amazing consoles, man. Literally no hate, nothing bad to say about what we've gotten from PlayStation, because they continue to deliver. Whether you love them or hate them, PlayStation delivers. And so I'm gonna do the same thing when Xbox is 30 years. But I don't know when the Xbox 30 years is up.
I thought
Ape
are
Escape.
they not?
Xbox is definitely not at 30 years. They're
What did they celebrate?
25.
Oh, it's 20. I think, yeah, you're right. It's 25. Yeah.
Yeah, should be. And
When
because I want to say 25 is next year. It's gonna be 25 years because that's when I expect for them to launch Halo on PlayStation as a 25-year Xbox celebration. Like, hey, it's, you know,
It's everywhere.
yeah. And speaking of everywhere, your car gets to go vroom vroom, and you get to play Xbox Game Pass in it, right? So, Xbox, because as we know, what is an Xbox, right? Your Xbox console is an Xbox. Your PlayStation is an Xbox. Your Switch is an Xbox. Your PC
you
is
know,
an
Kia
Xbox.
Engage.
Your refrigerator, your Engage, it is all an Xbox. Your house, your smart house is an Xbox, and now your car is an Xbox. Xbox Cloud Gaming Beta coming to select vehicles in partnership with LG. I'm gonna read a small insert from the Xbox website. They say we're committed to meeting players where they are, bringing the joy of gaming into more places and experiences. Wait a minute, what I did, bro?
No, it was Daybar. They committed to meeting players where they are.
Bringing the joy of gaming into more places and experiences. That's why we're excited to announce our latest expansion for Xbox Cloud Gaming Beta. Through our collaboration with LG Electronics, we're working to integrate the Xbox experience into select internet-connected vehicles, introducing a new way to bring more players love about Xbox into more places. With
I feel like
Xbox
that's
built into
unnecessary.
LG WebOS, which is the ACP, passengers in internet-connected vehicles will be able to stream and play games directly from the Xbox app. Game Pass Ultimate members will soon have an instant access to hundreds of games, including, y'all know all the games. All service operate in compliance with driving safety regulations. Yeah. Trying to see. It's more.
This is just a new reason for people's cars to get jacked.
Is there a car that exists that has you remember like the minivans had like screens in the back of the seats, kind of like an airplane? Do they still have those? Because that would
Yeah.
make sense for this.
For
Not the
those.
like center dash digital
But-
console
because
things.
that's the
Which is
issue,
what they're doing.
Harrison.
Yeah.
It's gonna be somebody playing on your passenger side, and they're gonna say, "Oh," you're gonna look death.
I mean, they're trying to get it to where people don't even have to drive their cars. So I wonder if like their first implementation of this is going to be in those, what are they called? That like they were all over San Fran, the self-driving
driverless
The
cars.
Waymos.
Yeah, the
Waymo.
Waymos. Like, I wonder if that, like, it would make sense if they tested it out in that before they were like, let's just put it in somebody else's, like, I don't know, Ford Focus. I don't even know if they still make Ford Focuses, but you know.
They're not gonna do what makes sense. They gonna Jurassic Park it.
Bruh, I'm so glad you said that because I don't know why people keep going back to that island. I'm so tired of those movies.
Hey, that new movie was great. I want
I
more
don't wanna hear
dinosaurs
that.
in the
I
world.
haven't
We
seen
need
it
more
yet.
dinosaur games.
No, we don't.
Yes,
No,
we
we
do.
don't.
More dinosaur games.
No.
What
We
Oh,
just talked
games? You
about-
can have dinosaur games, but we don't need a park where they're making like live dinosaurs and we keep going back and people
Where did you
keep
get
dying.
that from, Dad? See, literally,
Listen.
we need more dinosaur games. You say, we won't need real life dinosaurs.
3 out of 4 of
Because that's
us.
what I was saying in the beginning. We don't need more Jurassic Parks.
Man, this soda is great. We do not need more M&Ms.
3 out of 4 of us.
Bruh, shut up. Did you
literally
not hear
just
the first
finished,
part of
like,
that conversation?
y'all just finished talking about your first-hand experience of the Dreamcast. There's plenty of dinosaurs here.
Oh,
But well, Harrison wasn't around then, so he doesn't know.
Harrison was born in 1998. But honestly, before this was a passing note on the podcast. Honestly, is anyone excited or care? Because honestly, I don't think the car. I know a lot of people play games in their Teslas and stuff like that. I mean, okay, I don't see myself definitely not buying a car for this, and I don't see how often I would do it unless I go somewhere like I'm dropping off my kids somewhere, and I decided that I'm gonna stay and wait for them in a car and play it, you know. Then, but other than that, I don't really see gamers using this. Or am I tweaking?
I think it's just gimmicky. And I think certain
Yeah.
people who are into gimmicks will get it. You know who I know will get it? And this is not to say he's into gimmicky stuff, but it just makes sense for him to get it. Like, what's his name? Kai Sen. I could see him like getting it and like showing it off. Like that makes sense to me. But like just the average person, I don't know why you would.
I can see Xbox doing a collaboration when it comes out with Casanat and all of them.
Probably
with him.
It sounds cool.
If you give me a new car and just like, yo, we'll give you this new car because it has games, I'll probably never play the games unless like I'm stuck in traffic or something, like New York traffic or LA traffic. But other than that, I don't know. It just seems like an issue. Like it's going to be an issue.
Troll said
it's like
I mean, Troll got money to get it. Go ahead and get it.
He said he buying it.
It's very cool. I mean, it seems cool on paper, but I feel like in the real world, the only people who would use it is people that wear Tamagotchis for fashion. You know what I mean?
First of all, I'm gonna need you to stay up off my Tamagotchi fashion.
Hey, Pokemon Pokemon is dropping a Pokeball in Japan. They got Pokemon in it. You can pick from like 147 Pokemon, and it's like a Tamagotchi type there. You can get a Sylveon, a Pikachu. It's a whole thing I want.
Bruh, you lost me at Chick-fil-A drive-thru. I can't. Ugh, Chick-fil-A is not good.
Who said something about Chick-fil-A?
I'm looking at the chat, bro. If you don't stop coming at me today, I'm gonna mess you up.
I'm gonna say I think Dez got some mental disorder going on. She's saying, "Man,
no, I'm reading
I love
the
video
chat."
games, but Chick-fil-A, man. Okay, I missed that. It's
no,
my bad. I'm a slightly pivot because that was a thing, you know. But I want to talk about the games dropping in September. I have it. Y'all let me know if you've already played these games. You plan on picking them up. What excites you? We got Metal Eden, Hell Is Us, NBA 2K26, Hollow Knight, Silk Song, which I need to play that.
Everybody's playing right now.
Everyone's playing that. Indiana Jones, The Green Circle, DLC, Demon X Machina, Titan, Chronos, The New Dawn, which shout out, they did give us a review copy that's going to be dropping on our channel soon. Sorry for the delay. Everybody Golf, Hot Shots. I remember when Everybody Golf dropped on PS4. Everybody's playing that game. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 DLC, NHL 26, Borderlands 4 drops in 2 days. Wait a minute, did we get a review code for that? I'm about to fight somebody. Skate Early Access, Dying Light DLC, The Beast, Baby Steps. I'm sorry. Who wants to play Baby Steps? Okay.
That game will blow up like you won't believe.
I'm down.
Like,
Baby Steps look cool.
It'd be like, what's the game? Is it Up? Everything Up?
Only Up?
Only Up? Yeah.
Getting over it? Something.
People literally play a game about a crazy goose. And you just named, what was it? What was that game? The Fishman game that just looks disturbing. And Seaman, people love that. So I can see people playing Baby Steps.
People love that.
I'm just saying.
That's what she said. Yeah, Seaman, people love that.
Mr.
Silent Hill F, Sonic
You're
Racing,
so dirty. You're
Sonic
so
Racing
dirty.
Crossworlds, EA Sports, FC 26, Lego Party, and Final Fantasy Tactics, the Valence Chronicles, something like that.
Booty is really big. I'm looking at Baby Steps. I was looking at the art for Baby Steps. Like he's got
Y'all don't understand.
like he's got some hams. If you go look at it, that's not as bad as what you just said a few minutes ago, trying to make a joke out of what I said.
You said Seaman. Everybody loves that. You did, not me.
Because you earlier said people like the game. Is that not the title of the game?
And then you said Seaman.
But you know what you was doing. Shut up. You know what you was doing.
You did literally just blurt out the word.
That's because one, I'm on a podcast with a bunch of dudes, and y'all are literally it's a C-man, but I don't need to put a pause between it.
Yeah, don't put nothing
don't kill me. Y'all stop it. Stop.
Oh, God.
Just letting y'all know this is my last podcast. This is my last one. It's my last one.
Somebody pop in.
Oh my goodness.
Everybody loves semen.
Oh my god, this is my last one. I'm so glad that everybody's here to see to send me off well.
Oh, bro. Sorry, caked up baby steps. Listen,
He
listen.
is. Look at him. Did you look
I need
at
to go look. I'm gonna have to look at him.
Look at it. You'll see exactly what I'm talking about.
Baby steps.
Let me look. No, I don't know. If
She is not wrong.
Oh yeah, he
Yes.
picked up on a Sunday afternoon. The sun is still out. Hella ass. Yeah,
double checked up on a Thursday.
yeah. The sun is still shining. Hella ass. Who thought this was a good idea?
Oh my goodness, man! I'm tired of
Whose
y'all.
idea was this?
I don't know.
I'm tired of y'all. Oh man.
And listen,
They
if
even
you're
put the
watching
shadowing
this,
in there.
go look up the cover art for Baby
This
Steps.
sweat.
Y'all will see that Buddy is out here caked up on a Thursday afternoon, bro. Sun is still shining.
Man.
They ain't have
Can't
to
wait
do
to
all
see
of
it.
that. But
Can't
really,
wait to
really
see
quickly,
the
out of all these games, what are y'all playing this month, man? If any of these games that's dropping this month or have dropped this month that y'all are playing, so for me, I might have to hop on Hollow Knight. I forgot Silk Songs. I forgot that was on Game Pass.
Oh, man.
Borderlands, Dying Like the Beast.
What about you?
I'm
G?
staying far away from. I'm staying far away from Borderlands. Against my better judgment, I'll likely be playing Silent Hill because it's a Silent Hill game and it'd be weird for me not to. Definitely playing Silent Hill if. but I'm s-
Anytime simulator.
What else is out this month that I actually am kind of interested in Baby Steps, but I guess we'll see. I'm not.
I mean, like, I think I'm gonna check out Baby Steps just because it looks ridiculous.
And
Oh,
But I'm
how
not
they're
gonna purchase
sell
it.
to everybody.
Yeah, I'm not gonna purchase it. So if I check it out, it's got to be like on something
Same.
that's like free.
Same. I'll probably be playing Skate though. It's about that time after Tony Hawk 1, 2, 3, and 4. It's about that time to continue whatever it is people do on skateboards. I do it in the game so I don't have to be seen doing it in real life. Mostly because I fall and bust my ass. And of
So
all
you
the things,
learn.
I mean, yeah, but do I need to learn that much? How smart am I gonna be when this is all said and done?
Oh, I
Like,
see. You worry about head injuries.
I'm a 90s kid. We don't wear helmets.
That's true.
So
That's true.
yeah. But I was leaning into playing Silk Song because it looks fun, but I never beat Hollow Knight. So if I fall down that rabbit hole, we'll see. If I could tear myself away from Hell is Us looks fun, but if I could tear myself away from Cyberpunk, it'll probably be for Silent Hill because I have a hard time not playing every Silent Hill game.
That's fair.
That's
I
fair.
feel like I'm not gonna play any of these games other than Baby Cakes. But other
Baby.
than that, I like playing. I've realized that I like just playing games with other people. I don't get as much fun out of like playing solo games anymore. So I'm gonna continue playing Grounded 2,
I haven't fired
which is
that up
on
yet.
Game Pass. Yeah, and
Say it.
Abiotic Factor, which is ridiculously good, like stupid good.
I want to make
Sound
a
like a
quick
COVID
announcement.
game.
Baron J67 is willing to do something strange for anybody who buys some Chronos.
Mm.
That's what he said in the chat. Just putting it out there. Listen, I'm gonna swing. I got one more thing I want to talk about. According to Insider Gaming, Tom Henderson, Insomniac Games Wolverine is likely to be at PlayStation's next state of play. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I am super excited for this game. I was super pissed when everything kind of got, not everything, but when the game got leaked and it kind of, put a sour taste in a lot of people's mouth about it. I am looking forward to Wolverine. I'm excited that it might be at the next state of play. D, I'm gonna go over with you, man. What are you hoping to see, or are you excited for Wolverine if it's really at the next state of play? Because I think Insomniac can't miss, honestly. I don't want Insomniac to be Marvel Studios. That's what I'm afraid of. I'm afraid that this is going to be a banger, and then the next game will also be a Marvel game, and they're not going to be able to do original IPs no more, right? But D, I'm gonna start with you. Your thoughts on Wolverine possibly being at the next state of play, which got to be soon.
I mean, I look at Insomniac in the same way or in a similar way that I look at like Sucker Punch or even Naughty Dog, right? Like I don't think they can miss in making a game. I feel like whatever the experience is for what it is gonna be good either way. I think the real thought right now is like how much did the leaks affect them? How did they spend their time in between then and now? And are you just going to present? Because I feel like the best thing for them to do is to present what they were originally going to present. Just continue making your game like nobody ever knew anything about it, and release whatever you release. Because I know Wolverine's gonna be good either way. We heard enough about it and we know who's making it to infer that it's probably gonna be a good game. I'm excited to see anything about it. It's just this time is going to actually be official. I think that's the only reason, besides Spider-Man, why it's even that big a deal.
Spider-Man.
You see what I'm saying? I'm because before this rumor would have caused us to start talking about Easter eggs, but the elephant in the room are the leaks, and I hope that they don't care. You know, the suits can get jumpy when stuff like this starts happening, and they start interfering and telling people to do something or not do something, and then I just hope none of that happens. As long as that's the case, I think we good.
No, I think we're in great hands. Harrison, you excited for Wolverine, man, and its possibility of being shown at the next state of play?
If it's not shown at the next state of play, like if this was Xbox, this game would be canceled if we don't see it at the next thing. And I say that with the best intentions because like it's been way too long. Spider-Man 2 needed like what 7 something million units to break even. Like that's ridiculous in terms of budget inflation for it. Like we know the cutscenes are gonna be great, it's gonna look great, but for me, like Spider-Man 1 was great, Miles Morales was great, and then Spider-Man 2 really showed they had no new ideas for the open world, in my opinion. So to me, they really need to show that, hey, the moment to gameplay outside of the story is going to be entertaining and not just the same thing that most Sony games have in terms of the drop side activities that repeat 1,000 times in the open world. But we know it'll be great. We know the story will be amazing. Like that's like Dallas says, like that's a given. Like they can't miss there. It's impossible for them to.
I did have that fear, Harrison, like when it first was announced. Like, I don't want this to be Spider-Man with claws.
Yeah.
What you
Like,
hope to see is that they learn the same lesson that the MCU learned. Because in the beginning of the MCU, a lot of their content was samey too. It really didn't have an identity just yet. The same as like other than all of these superheroes that you know and love, they're standing in the same place in the same shot. Don't you like that? Ha 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 ha. Ha. But what they started doing was they started giving projects to people who cared about that project and letting them run with it in a genre completely different from the main universe. So we got to see westerns and space operas and horror and all of that, right? I hope that same thing would apply here. Different character,
Y'all.
different.
Sorry. Go ahead. Finish.
Oh yeah, no, I just think a different character, different play style, kind of warrants a change in most other things that would make that game. And I think that if that's the case, if they lean into that, then we'll be fine either way.
Yeah, that's what if y'all played the 360 game or the PS3 Wolverine game that was super gory, bloody and violent, like if you don't want to be Spider-Man with claws, like this game needs to be way more violent.
And I don't think we're going to get that, Harris. I don't think we're going to get
No,
super
I don't think
gore.
Marvel would approve that now, or Disney would approve it at this point because they don't
But
want
that's what people
Wolverine to be
want from
known for.
Wolverine.
Yeah, nobody wants to, or they don't want him known to be ripping somebody in half and throwing him up into like helicopter blades. But that's what I want.
Yeah, they're going to get, like, the enemies aren't going to die. They're going to be on the ground. They're going to get clawed in the face and be on the ground.
Or they're going to be robots. Then that'll be the excuse. If they're robots, you can cut them up.
Oh, you can cut them up. Bro, people are not going to like that. Like, you can't
I hate
treat
fighting
this
robots
like
in
Spider-Man.
games.
You have to, it has to have an adult tone. That's the main reason why, like, Deadpool, when Disney bought out, Fox, when did Deadpool, like, it had to still be dead. It had to be gory. It had to be, if it's toned down like that, I think a lot of fans are going to be upset. Like if they claw somebody and like it's Robo Guts, like that's gonna make a lot of people mad. Honestly,
I don't think they're gonna take out blood completely. Like that wouldn't make sense because of what he uses to fight with. Like it just would not make sense. Like his main fighting weapon are basically blades. So there's going to be some blood and some gore.
She said
Otherwise,
blade.
why are you shut up, Harrison? Otherwise, why are you like making a game about this character if you're not going to stay true to like who he is?
I think because they want it to be at a wider spread audience. They don't want a GTA Wolverine game, and they want it to be palatable.
Maybe that's what
to
they should
younger
want.
audiences.
GTA is always doing well.
Like it needs to be dark. It needs to be gritty. It needs to be. Sarah Nico, listen, shout out to Sarah, man. If you guys know, I've been doing a lot of content with my brother Nico. I actually will be at his house this weekend doing my content, Sarah. So look out for that. But Wolverine, like Harris hit the nail on the head, because of the older games. I think people are going to be expecting that, and I think that could be an issue for people if it isn't. Because yes, you're right. There's going to be blood. I don't think it's going to be what people are expecting.
As gory as you guys want it to be.
It doesn't have to be major gory. Like
it needs to be the boys. It needs to be the boys. This is Wolverine we're talking about.
I don't think it's be boys level.
Yeah, I don't think we need to go that far.
I mean, like gore wise, not like
gore wise. Okay, yeah.
They won't have the same sense of humor, obviously, but yeah.
I mean, like, are we gonna see Wolverine with a cigar in his mouth?
We better
drinking.
You have to.
Like, which Wolverine are we getting?
Like, yeah. I was gonna ask, how far back in his origin are we going?
I would assume the
his
beginning.
real origin or that retcon
at a time
stuff. Because
at the time he was doing
that was a retcon.
The bone claws are gross.
And there was they did that in the movie, and that was like, oh yeah, all right, cool. Then he did have bone claws. That wasn't a real thing.
That's how you level them up. It's a video game.
In the beginning,
you gotta start weak.
When he first got turned, not turned, but when he was I can't talk.
She's
I'm
thinking
tired.
of Blade again.
I'm not, and I'm gonna punch you in the face next time I see you. You're bringing this violence on yourself.
I just want the Blade game. Give me the Blade game.
I do think there should be a Blade game.
There is. Dishonored devs, Arcane are making one. They announced it like 15 years ago, and there's been no news since.
So, like I said, I do think there needs to be a Blade game.
It's called Vampire the Masquerade.
There needs to be a Blade game. You know, there is a Blade game that no one's seen, but there needs to be a Blade game.
Yeah.
But honestly, like I'm hoping it's at the. I'm just saying, I hope it's at the next day to play. It needs to show out. But the problem, again, my fear is that if this Wolverine game is everything we expect and love for it to be, then RIP to the Insomniac you once knew and loved, because all they're doing is Marvel games moving forward. That Venom game, the X-Men game, everything. Because we seen there's a roadmap. When Wolverine was leaked, we saw that roadmap that the PlayStation had these exclusive games lined up with Marvel, right? All those games are going to get made by Insomniac. And the one game that I was excited about that they canceled was that Spider-Man multiplayer game. That that still pisses me off. You tell me and the homies get to web across the city, and I get to be my own Spider-Man, and you took that away from me? What you say, Harris?
I said yes.
I was saying, what was it called? The Spider-Man?
Spider-Man.
It was called
Spider People.
Spider People. Sorry.
What was that Dreamcast game name? That's what it was now playing.
You know what? I'm gonna be real with you. I don't really even want a Venom game where Tony Todd's not playing Venom.
They've already done everything in that game, Spider-Man things that can be done gameplay wise, in my opinion. There's nothing else for them to do.
It's not that I don't want a Venom game. I just don't want a Venom game where Tony Todd is not playing Venom.
I don't care.
I mean, they're just gonna revamp it in a couple of years for the new generation. Like that's I mean, you know what I mean? Like,
Of course.
just gonna
Remake.
revamp it.
Of course. Of course.
So
Absolutely. Listen, it's been a heck of a show, man. What I'm going to promise you guys is the consistency of this show will be back to normal. Doing this thing every Wednesday, or if we're not doing the show, you guys know well ahead of time, like to build in off days. Don't forget, we do have another show that goes every other Sunday. There's the Backlog Barbarians. That is where you guys can find Baron J67. Sarah, yes, shout out to you, man. I'm definitely going down the rabbit hole. Like I said, I will be doing more content with What You Gotta Say this Sunday. When it be released, I don't know, but I'm looking forward to doing content with him, man. That's my brother from another mother. Nico was actually one of the originators of this podcast. Back when he was going by
time to come back.
Nicodemus X. Nico is at hard at work with his own channel, What You Gotta Say. He is one of the biggest content creators in the BTS space, and I love what he's doing over there, man. I wish I can get him back, but he spends way too much time like really like doing stuff for his audience and for the love of what he does over there, man. But he was an originator on this podcast back when he was Nicodemus X. We was doing game conventions together, man. Shout out to my brother Nico. But listen, I'm gonna get us up out of here. And I'm remember that I am the one controlling the thing, so I'm gonna remember to go to some of the outro music, and then I'm gonna stop the podcast.
Can I say something really quick before you end it?
Say
I just want. I might not say it now because you're not okay. So what I was gonna say is that I just want Fame to know that he needs to give himself grace. Like, he's had life things going on. People have life things going on. And I know that this community understands that, but Fame is very hard on himself when we don't have a showcase. Like, he's extremely hard on himself. But I just want you guys to let him know it's okay because life happens. So even him saying, like, we're going to go back to being regular and we're going to do this, like, your community knows how hard you work. And I think you need to, like, think you need to give yourself grace because you really don't.
It's hard. I want to.
It's hard, bro, but you're going to run yourself into the ground with stress. Give yourself some grace. You've done such an amazing job. Like, you're still here. You're still putting out content. There have been people who have come and gone, and you're still doing it. You're holding it down. So, like, y'all, if he needs to miss a few podcasts or we need to miss a few podcasts, just know it's not because he wants to. It's because he has to, you know? And I think they understand that. And I want you to understand that. I want you to stop being so hard on yourself. Life is... Shit is going wild right now. You gotta learn
to love yourself. I do, man. And I try to like, even if I'm not here, like I'm writing or editing at Lv1gaming.com. I'm always trying to do something. But the main thing I love about this show is that for an hour once a week, I get to come and forget about life and enjoy video games and laugh and talk about nonsense. I miss that the most. Even more so, it could be two people in here, right? Being here with y'all and doing this show every week brings me something that I can't replicate in the real world. And coming here and just completely disconnecting from life it means everything to me. So I want to give a big shout out to my brother Dallas, man, for here rocking with me. My brother Harrison rocking with me. My sister Des for rocking with me. Man, it's been a hell of a show. We'll be back next Wednesday. With all that said, congratulations. You guys are leveling up. This is the Lv1 Gaming Podcast. I'm going to play the intro music for a little bit, and then I'm going to end the stream because sometimes YouTube cuts off my last words. Shout out to the chat. Arcade, who's a Lv1 channel member. Nisa Howard, who's a Lv1 channel member. Shout out to Sarah L for the first time on the podcast, rocking with us. The Sly Crow, Baron J67 was in here rocking with us. I can't wait to get Baron back on the show, man. It was in here. Troll was in here. Troll should be back next week. Drake Williams is in here rocking with us, man. Shout out to you guys. We'll see you guys next week. Peace.
Bye.
Peace. Onions.
Level up, never lose, should've had better luck. Tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. Level up, tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. Never lose, should've had better luck. I'ma wake 'em up from a slumber. Money ain't nothing but a thing, and the level ain't nothing but a number. Life ain't nothing but a game. Level up, never lose, should've had better luck. Tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. Waking up meant that he gave me a chance and I'm rolling the dice. I do it all, living like I'm trying to go for the platinum trophy in life. Who can you call? Really nobody, so you should just follow me on your device. And know if she chilling with me, then it's bound to be chemical X and the sugar and spice. Game in the system, but game is the hobby. I'm probably cocky, but hot as wasabi. I mean, if it's beef, then you know where to find me. My niggas is ready and so is my body. You should be running and telling your posse and what's in the speakers and what's in your potty. And she trying to kick it, but this ain't karate. Just keep that shit down while I'm watching Tsunami. I ain't saying I'm a super nerd, but I told you when we got involved, my idea of a perfect date is a PlayStation and some alcohol. I was role playing on GTA. I'm a good guy, but I got it all. If the world should end, be the first to leave, but the last of us acting naughty, dog. Level up, never lose, should've had better luck. Tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. Level up, tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do